Welcome back to Rocket Sports Podcast on the Rocket Productions Network. I'm your host, Trent and Connor. My good friend Connor Jackson will join me shortly, and our special guest, Kimber Lovell. Yup. If you have missed any episodes of the Rocket Sports Podcast, go find the Rocket Productions Network on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, or any place you listen to podcasts. All of our episodes are also on Rocket Productions on YouTube channel. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscriber button right now. Be sure to check out Rocket Productions on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Let's get into it. Okay, Kimber, cross-country superstar. What motivated you to start running cross-country?
I never actually wanted to run. I wanted to do volleyball, and Coach Barger, motivated me to do it because my brother did it, and then I just started coming from a family of runners, so they really wanted me to at least try it.
Yeah.
And I kept going. I kept doing it.
That's insane. So, you were going to do volleyball, but you picked the hardest sport. Running miles at a time.
I guess so.
Ugh.
Flip the switch a little.
I could not. Okay, that's insane.
You did, though, for a year.
No. No. Gosh.
Come on, you had fun.
Just a little bit, but it's all right.
So how do you stay motivated during long distance races?
Staying motivated, it's pretty hard to do. If I'm being honest, that you have such a mental block while running, especially in a high intense race like regionals or state, which we have coming up. Mm-hmm. You really just have to get into that mental mindset before the race, and you really have to just push yourself, and you have to motivate yourself, listening to even a song in your head to motivate yourself to keep going, pace yourself that way.
Yeah.
Just, you have to find little things to keep you going.
Wow. I've never ever thought about that. I just thought about not dying. Not
fair.
Trying to throw up and stuff.
That's what I think about too.
What would you do, CJ? What do you think you would think about during a long distance race?
Where's the finish line? When could I be done?
One thing is usually the start line and the finish line are you next to each other.
Yeah.
So you still have to run around the whole course and then go back to the finish line.
It gets tricky.
It does.
See,
I remember my first race, I'm pretty sure we got off track, right?
At Circle, they took you guys the wrong way on the last lap.
Yeah.
It's at Circle.
So didn't even really run the full race. Yeah.
You guys weren't very happy about that.
No. What's your favorite part about being a cross-country runner?
I think my favorite part is all my friends, being able to do it with them and not doing it by myself. I've built a great friendship with a bunch of these girls and the guys too, and it's fun. We all motivate each other, but we also like to laugh and have a good time and hang out and go eat together. So really just having that friendship and that family together is the best part.
I bet.
Awesome.
I think the best part about it would be staying fit too.
You do. You stay
Conditioning
in
is
really
insane.
good shape. Once you get into a couple workouts, you really start to notice how in shape you are.
I'm too big for all that.
Anyone can do cross.
I'd throw up.
Yeah, and I see Mikey Clark.
He does
That's my
great.
dog.
Yeah. He just has huge PR.
He hit his PR?
He had a huge PR at League.
What?
I think by a minute. It was his career PR.
I just remember last time when he fell down at the finish line. That was the best part.
Oh, I don't think I remember that.
I remember. It was so funny.
Mikey, he works hard.
Oh, yeah. Love Mikey.
He brings the comedy, too. Brings a lot of laughs.
Yeah. What's your favorite part about being I already said that, didn't I? Did I? Okay, anyways. Up next, we ask Kimber if she has any pre-race rituals or superstitions.
If your family is in need of a doctor, check out the Rose Hill Family Med Center in downtown Rose Hill. They have clinical services, vaccination, and urgent care. If you need to contact them, you can reach them at their main office at 316-788-9663.
We're back.
So, Kimber, do you have any pre-race rituals or superstitions?
I do have a couple. I wear the same socks. They're very superstitious socks because on the top of the socks they say be strong, and on the bottom they say dig deep, and that's kind of my mantra that I've used then over and over before the race. I say be strong, dig deep, and it just kind of pushes me to battle through the race. I stretch with my teammates, and then I like to just kind of stand by myself, do a nice little prayer before we do the big team prayer, and just kind of get a little moment to myself and really get into the mental mindset of it all. The mental mindset's really challenging, and I really have to learn how to tap into it. For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
The big prayer is like really cool to look at though, because everybody gathers around.
It's the best, especially at state.
Is it like the same prayer every time?
Usually the hosting school likes to do a big prayer circle. It's usually at
like
state, and at
everybody.
state it's really cool.
Yeah, it's sick.
And it's like a big group of girls all holding hands.
Yeah.
And just really preparing for everything, because cross country is such a mental block of a sport. You really have to get out of it, and I think that prayer does a lot for those girls.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, and my calf sleeve, my teammates have nicknamed it my lucky sock. It's my lucky sock now.
I can't even think about socks after Connor Wallace says that he never changes socks for football.
He's been wearing the same socks
So-
since 8th grade.
Ugh.
I wear my socks for track and cross. I wash them, I promise. But they have to be the same socks, or else I can't race.
I never knew there was such thing as
So what would you
cross-country
do if you
socks,
like had
by the way.
lost them before a race?
Have I
Oh,
lost them?
Like
Lost
what would you
socks.
do if you lost them?
Probably freak out, because those socks are very specific. And they're running socks too. I have to have they're running socks, which help your ankles or make sure you don't blister up with your running shoes, especially with spikes. I think I could do without them, but those socks, they're important, man.
I remember
I
just
need them.
wearing regular Nike socks, and my foot
That's
blistered
bad.
so
It's because of the
bad.
cotton, actually. Because
It
it sweats so easily that your foot starts rubbing up against it.
Oh, it hurt so bad. And then
It's
Margo's like,
bad.
"Do you not have any cross-country socks?" What?
Running socks,
I did not think
they're
about
even
that.
good for like day-to-day socks too.
They're really comfy. I
They
actually
are.
wore mine the other day.
The Bomba socks,
Yeah.
You have those?
Yes.
Yeah, the
those are
Bomba
so
socks are
nice.
pretty nice.
Those are super nice. How do you balance training and schoolwork?
It's pretty difficult at times,
Mhm.
especially as the year goes on.
Mhm.
You really do have to make time, and you have to say no to things. I've learned that mostly this year. Just you have to say no to sometimes to hanging out
Yeah.
or fun activities to keep your schoolwork up, because that really is one of the most important things as a student athlete is
Yeah.
the schoolwork and the athleticism.
I wish I'd learned that earlier in life.
It's
Ugh.
okay. I learned it.
Say
I'm
no
learning
to-
it.
Say no to hanging out.
Yeah. Well, are you gonna take Butler classes next year?
I'm taking one right now.
So,
So.
you're taking them right now too?
Taking one. I'm taking the psych class.
Gosh. Just so you know, senior year with no Butler classes, easiest thing I've done.
Which is so
It's so amazing.
So what's the most challenging race you've ever run?
I think the most challenging race was it's usually Wamego. I think this year though it was probably Rimrock. It was the KU course, and we've never gotten to run this course ever. We've never seen the course, never been close to the course, and walking it was a lot better than running it. I didn't realize how many hills there actually were until you want to start running it.
Oh no.
It was a challenge, but it was an exciting one for sure. With all these people around, I think there were about 538 people in my race alone,
Jeez.
and so it's this high intense race every single year. But I think that one challenged me the most, which I was really happy. And then Wamigo's always just that thing's a
Yeah, your brother said
Beast.
the same thing about Wamego.
it's
Yeah.
challenging. Big Bertha, that hill is gonna get you every time. It's the steepest hill on the course, and it's like near the end of the race. So you have to attack this big hill and then go finish. But
So how'd the girls do at Rimrock?
Yeah.
we did pretty good. I don't remember what we got it for a team, but running it for the first time, I was really proud of how everyone did, especially because we had no idea what to expect. And we had a 2-hour rain delay, so it's just kind of a lot of lazy moments, and
Yeah.
you don't know what to do. And getting to run that course, I'm really proud of how the team did as a whole. I think we got 6th place out of 12 teams.
So how'd you do individually?
Dang.
I got 28th place out of 538,
Wow.
which is nuts. It
That's
seems
mad.
it seems fake,
Wow.
but it was a lot of fun for sure.
Dang.
Uh,
Good stuff.
That race pushed me a lot, and I was grateful for it for sure.
Yeah. Dang.
Yeah, and you get to see a bunch of like 5A, 6A schools run too.
Mm-hmm.
The schools that you don't normally face, and getting to see the fastest people in the state. It's crazy. And schools from out of state come. There's like Missouri, Iowa, Texas.
A
They're
lot
really-
of
How long of a
people.
drive was for them?
It's a lot. It's like a 9-hour drive for some, I think.
Yeah.
So it's really cool getting to see all of that come together.
Up next, we asked Kimber if she has ever had that runner's high during a race. But first, a word from our sponsor.
The Rosehill Family Dentistry has been in business for 12 years and has been one of the most reliable dentists in the area. Located right off the train tracks, they can be reached at 316-776-2144, open from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Monday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Tuesday through Friday, and they're closed on the weekends.
And we're back.
So, have you ever experienced runner's high?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's weird. Everyone gets runner's high in a different way, whether it's before, during, or after the race. You never know. A friend of ours, she would get runner's high after the race, and she would just talk a bunch. And it was so funny because you just never knew. I've had it during the race before where I just felt really happy. I think I was having a runner's high. It's just so much fun. And then before the race, that never happens. I never really get a runner's high before the race. It's rare.
So, can you explain to us non-runners what a runner's high is?
In my terms, it's kind of when you just kind of get a burst of adrenaline and excitement. Just kind of you feel really excited. You're ready to run, or you're enjoying your run. You know you're going to get a PR, or even after the race if you do PR, and you just feel happy with how the race went. You're really excited, and you just want to show everyone, kind of run around a little more. It's kind of like when you have, 3 energy drinks in a row, and you're bouncing off the walls. That's really what it feels like. Did you ever have runner's high?
Yeah. I don't even know what that course was. I forgot.
Goddard?
I don't know. It's the one that your mom screamed at me. The finish.
I totally forgot she did that, actually.
No, it was amazing. I don't even remember
Yes.
where.
She likes to keep the runners on their toes.
Oh, you gotta like it. Though. It was amazing.
It's fun.
All the others. Only thing that's very the scariest part about cross country is the start. You look
I
at
would
everybody next to you, and you're like, "That's a lot of people." And then the guy with the gun, boom!
Yeah, and sometimes they do
gosh.
the quickest start ever, at league.
Yeah, you
The
don't.
guy was like, runners to rank, and
Oh,
hit
yeah.
the air horn, and none of us were ready to go.
Gosh, I would rather do that. I hate the little stutter.
I
He
need a
goes,
slight pause
"Ready?"
so I can get my watch ready.
Boom! I'm like, what?
Yes, but yeah, for sure. The start line, I would agree, is the scariest part of a race because that's when you're most nervous and you want to do good and you're worried you're gonna fail.
I'm worried that I'm not gonna get a good pace. I'm
That's
worried
fair.
I'm gonna
I always start
go
out too fast.
Yeah. How do you handle setbacks or injuries in your running journey? Actually, let me change that a little bit. Have you had any injuries during your high school running career?
Yes.
Okay. Now
It was more my sophomore year, and it was track season. I just my calf was bothering me all season. I couldn't figure out why. Turns out I had plantar fasciitis because I tore a tissue that's in your foot during my off-season training. And so that really set me back. And then eventually once I got stretches and learned how to deal with it, I bounced back.
Can you
And
say that word one more time?
plantar fasciitis.
Plantar fasciitis.
You have a tissue in your foot called the fascious tissue, and I tore it.
Oh.
Mm.
It's, I tore it while
So
sprinting.
do you ever get shin splints? I know a lot of runners do, but
Not me personally.
No?
Every now and then probably, but not really. Some runners do. It's more, I think a lot of the boys get it more.
You know what I got? Chafing
Yeah.
under my armpits. Gosh,
chafing
dude.
is pretty common.
We had
It's
one
the worst.
practice where we ran all around Rose Hill, and I was about to finish,
Oh.
but I was at probably Sonic, and I had to go all the way up to the high school.
The popsicle route where you have to go on
Yeah,
the back routes.
yeah.
We just did that yesterday.
Oh,
it was
so
horrible.
sorry.
It's a 5-mile timed run at
Yeah.
a 5K pace.
No.
So we had to book
Like,
it.
I'm telling you, CJ,
It's so bad.
I was at Sonic, and I had to go all the way up to the high school.
Oh wait, that
and-
was the one where I had passed you at the churches.
Yes,
it was that
bro.
6-mile staggered.
Gosh, and my
Yeah.
armpits just started I had to literally
You can
run
get
out like chicken wings.
Yeah, you can't
I
run
just
too
start
close. You
running.
kind of have to I can't do it with the desk, but I don't know. I feel like cross chafing and football chafing is probably different, but
Yeah, probably.
yeah.
that's gonna be a little.
I only really chafe after games.
Oh,
Only sometimes though.
yeah. Ugh. Chafing is just
It's just
the worst.
It's just not
It's the
fun.
worst.
Yeah.
It's like having bug bites on you for
Yeah.
days or something.
Or like burns.
Burns.
Sucks.
Yeah,
So,
it's-
what advice would you give to someone who wants to start running cross country?
Don't set yourself back too much. Don't overestimate it. Relax. Breathe. And also go at your own pace in the beginning. Don't try and be like everyone else. That's
Oh,
never
yeah.
going to get you anywhere. You really have to kind of see how it works first before you push yourself to your very limit. Get to know the team, make friends, because your friends are going to help you the most.
Oh,
For
yeah.
sure. Your teammates are going to be your biggest supporters of all. And like my teammates, they really helped me because I really wanted to break the school record this year, and I did. And I had the best teammates to help, and they really helped me push. And you really just need to grow into that environment before you push yourself too much. Grow and learn. It's really what you have to do.
Yeah, because I feel like cross country is a pretty intimidating sport.
It can be, honestly. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
practice. Let's run 5 miles.
Yeah.
I hear that. I'm like, no.
Well, yeah, that's
no,
fair.
not-
He said yesterday was also going to be a long, easy run, and that was not the case. So that threw everyone off, but for sure, you surely have to adapt. That's the best thing I can say.
Who's one person that like motivates you during a race? Like I remember Jonah did that to me. I was running next to him and he was like, "Come on, keep going." And I was like,
Probably we have in the group the running moms. So it's like my mom,
Yeah.
Alexa's mom, and Emerson's mom. Just all the moms together. And they motivate me so much, and I just love having them there. My dad, when he's there, he's pretty funny because he has his running his dumb shirt.
Running dumb shirt. Yeah.
So he loves to wear it to a race. It's his favorite thing, and for some reason that motivates me whenever he's there. Running is dumb because I'm like, I know. Sorry, Dad. He had to run a 5K. Did you just
Remember
break
that.
the mic?
No, I just screwed it on it.
What are some goals you want to accomplish during cross country for next year too?
To be a top 10 finisher at state, I would say. And I'm ranked top 10 right now, so we'll see.
Oh yeah.
But I'm excited. Yeah.
Hey.
We'll see how the rest of the season goes. Almost done. 2 more weeks. Here we go.
What's one like funny moment to end things off? That's been with you this season?
Probably Barker dressing up as a purple minion was always really
Oh
funny.
my god.
Well, yeah, I don't know how we got him to do that. Or Madison driving us back in the high school in his truck bed.
Yeah.
When we don't want to do the recovery run after. If we don't, we'll just ask him to say, go run ahead a little bit and then I'll pick you up. So that's always pretty fun.
So does Madison also help with cross country?
He is. He's a
like
great motivator.
Yeah.
He does. He helps me a lot with my pace and keeping it up.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay, he's good. at
He's a
that.
great coach. We're lucky to have him.
Oh yeah. Okay. Thank you for watching and listening to the Rocket Sports Podcast on the Rocket Productions Network. Remember to subscribe to the Rocket Productions Network on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, or any place where you listen to podcasts. If you're not already a subscriber to Rocket Productions on YouTube, please subscribe. Until next time, for Connor Jackson, I'm Trent and Connor. Thank you, Kimber.
Of
See ya.
course.